Okay, hands down, the easiest way to create a hosted bot on a web page, trained on your data, you can share freely with your students. It's just become with Claude Artifacts, just unbelievably simple. So I'm in Pmfm.ai, so Pmfm.ai. Pay me for my AI. You don't have to pay anyone. You have to pay. I think I pay something like £10 a month or something. It's cheaper than it's cheaper than ChatGPT, cheaper than Claude, but you get access to lots of different AI models. So I'm in the platform here, and I would just click Create App, and then that brings up the page where I create an app. So let me just show you one that I've, just for speed, that I've already created. So you upload just a JPEG PNG file, just as kind of the icon for the bot. You choose a model. I've chosen the most recent version of Sonnet because it's the best one, but you've got ChatGPT 4 there. You've got some open source models. Llama 70B is pretty good, actually. I quite like it, but I'm just going to choose 3.5 Sonnet because it's currently the best model. And then you can choose a theme. I'm just going to choose the light because you can go light or dark theme. Give the AI name. You can choose that's just the identifier for the platform itself, not necessarily something anyone's going to see. And then give it a description, which is, again, no one's going to see that, but it's just something that helps identify the bot. This is the important part here. So, this is your prompt. This is your behavior prompt. So here, in this case, you're an AI language model tasked with acting as a patient, experienced, and kind story writing coach for a 10-year-old student. And then what the approach is, pacing, creativity, blah, blah, blah. So this is the steps that the AI will go through when it's teaching the student how to write a story. You can upload a knowledge base as well, just one PDF at the moment. That might be a syllabus. It might be I don't know, let's say you've got a short open source book that you want the students to have access to. Maybe it's, I don't know, some poetry, whatever. Obviously, thinking about copyright, but if it's your own work or if it's kind of open source, then you can upload it there. You can disable payments unless you want people to pay, but I mean, obviously, if you're sharing it with students, you can click on disable payments. And unless you want to gather login details and user details, then you can just turn off login. That's obviously easier if you're just quickly sharing a bot with a student. Give it a display. The display name will be the same as this, unless you choose something different. You can just call it, I don't know, my story bot helper, whatever. And then you can give it a color, the background color. I've given it like a bluey purpley color, and the percentage, you can decide how dark or light you want this amount of color. You have to use one of these hashed hex codes, which are the HTML percentages, numbers for colors. You can go on to Adobe Color. I think it's color.adobe.com if you want to find the one that you want to choose. Max tokens, you can leave that. I just never bother changing that. 2000 is about right. That's how many words the maximum number of words it will output, which is about 1500 words, which is more than enough. Give it a welcome message, the first thing that the student sees. I usually lock that off because I don't want loads of emails. You can there's the possibility now of the user uploading their own files into the chat. I'm going to keep that on, and the rest is fine. So that's all you do. So just click Edit AI App. And then basically what you've got, I'll just open it up here, is you've got there we are, my Storybot helper, bot to help younger students write stories. Welcome, what's your name? So on and so forth. Now, you would think, great, that's it, just share that. No, you can't quite do that. The reason this is quite a cheap platform is it doesn't host the bot for you. This is all internal. This is in the, I'll show you here, that's just in my page. You can't actually you can't share that URL with anyone. It doesn't work. So you've got to host this bot somewhere. But let me show you just how unbelievably easy it is to do. I'm going to go into Claude. Okay. And I'm going to just type in the search a simple prompt. Create an HTML file, including this embed code, so that the iframe fits the entire web page. Some of you are thinking, what on earth is he talking about? An iframe is just like a window inside a web page, and you can insert things like, I don't know, a YouTube video, or in this case, it will be a bot. What we want to do is we want to create a web page where the whole of the web page is the bot. So it's not really embedded inside the web page. It is the whole web page, which is why I've just said the iframe has to fit the entire web page. So I'm just going to go back into here. Now, what I'll have had to have done once I've created the bot, I would have had to have tapped on, I think it's launch. Once you launch, you get these two options here. You can ignore publish, just click embed. And you're just going to copy this bottom iframe. Now, if you wanted the students to log in, you'd copy the middle one. I'm not sure what the top one does, to be honest. But I'm going to copy this bottom iframe here because I don't want students to need to log in. Go into Claude, and I'm just going to put that iframe, I'm just going to put it into square brackets. I probably don't need to do this, but I just think sometimes it's quite a good technique to separate. This is the instruction, this is the resource. I'm just going to tap on, and what it will do is it'll create an artifact. Okay, really simple. I mean, super simple iframe. Won't show the preview because there's nothing to show because it's not hosting the bot. Just click on code. There it is. I'm just going to click download to file. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to NeoCities. Okay. This is neocities.org. You just have to create your own subdomain. So my subdomain is coursebots.neocities.org. It's free. Just go in and just create your own subdomain, your own little project page. And all I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to drag in that. There it is. So I'm just literally just dragged it in. Okay, so where is it? It is there, Storybot HTML. Okay, and all I need to do then is just click on it and open it. There it is. And then that there is the URL. And if I just go into, let me just open up a incognito window. No, not that one. Try again. Let's just open an incognito window. There we go. So there it is. That's just an incognito window. So with that, there's no login. I'm just going to put in that URL, so you know that this web page is not logged into anything. And there it is. So that's it. You just literally just get Claude to write the super simple bit of code for the iframe, stick it into NeoCities. Job done. There you go. You've got your own host bot. You can freely share with students, and happy days.